to an episode of Today I'm playing Ark. And it's basically just going to be like the basics of Ark. Hi, girl. Hi. Hi. Basically, it's just going to be the basics of Ark, things you should know. For instance, the first one is leveling up. You should try to level up your dinos. Even though you're technically a mammal, aren't you? Yes, you're a mammal. You can tell by the tail and the hair on the skin and the fact that I already know what dinosaur this is. Alright, Perry, let's go. Okay, I had another dino name that I accidentally forgot to name, but I ended up just nicknaming it Perry. It died recently, so I got a parasaur, named it Perry, and so this is Perry, my little parasaur. I was really sad when that parasaur died. Of course, I was trying to get Sally, which is that big giant dino out there. But yeah, I have a lot of storehouses. I have a lot of dinos. Like, I have... Okay, probably the first thing you need to do when you get into Ark is make a base, a safe place, and tame some dodos. Now, I did not do this. I did not do this, and there's certainly things I'm still learning how to do in this game. But I did not tame a dodo when I first got here. So, yeah. I tried a couple times when I was still trying to even figure out how to use the game. I tried to tame a Triceratops in the worst way ever, and ended up getting my entire base, all my dinos, to kill everything. So I had to so I got really mad and restarted. But I only had like a dodo, and that was it. So it doesn't matter. This is Zygote, the first dino I tamed when I entered into this game. Well, this game the first successful tame that wasn't a dodo. But even then, you need to get dodos when you start playing this game. They're going to help... I keep picking them up. Crap. They're going to help you immensely when it comes to... making kibble, which I haven't actually gotten the... I'm not really good at making that, so I don't usually do it. But they'll help you immensely for making kibble. And so you need to catch them. Come on, I just want the egg. There we go, got it, okay. So yeah, my first thing I would do when you get on the island is make a base. I don't know that. Make a base, tame a dodo, keep your dodo safe. Second thing I do is probably tame the parasaur. So, yeah. Because it's a good dino to have. Alright. I wasn't going to do a full, like... I opened up the game and tried it out. Because I knew it was a survival game and I wanted to get a little bit farther ahead. And I never ended up doing anything, like, with it. I actually got really addicted and didn't, like, try to do anything. This is Stalin. He's one of my first, he's the first successful... trike tame that I had. He killed me like 8 times. We've already met Sally. This is Delta. It was supposed to be Delta, but I actually threw an R in there. Probably when I was putting E. So this is Delta. She's my my flyer. She helps me get around to other areas. I just recently made a saddle for her. She'd be another thing that you really need to work up to do, is you need to tame a pterodactyl. Don't tame it as soon as you get to level 38 when you have the stuff. What I would do is tame it beforehand. This is not just me, this is other people who are talking here. Tame it beforehand and then level it up. So like I caught it at level 1, now it's level 14. So I caught it 14, so I caught it probably when I first reached level 30. Now I'm level 30 or 40. I'm level 40. So yeah, it's been 2 levels since I actually got it. And then in here I have my other dinos that I've just randomly tamed when I've either gotten their saddle or I needed them. And I know I'm gonna need them. So the first one here he's actually one of my more recent tames. Not as recent as, say, Sally over there. But pretty recent still. I got his saddle from a drop, which I will show you what a drop is eventually. Me and I can't talk. Me and Dralta will go and see, but He is basically just a pooping machine. If I'm making fertilizer, I'm going to need him. He's also really fast since I've been leveling up. This is actually the most recent tame I've made. See, he's level 1 and everything. This is Skunky. He's a beaver. Actually, he's called in the game, he's called a castard, something. But basically, he specializes in carrying wood, and it like reduces the weight on the wood. So when I get a saddle for him, we'll be going out to cut down trees. This is Stinger, my other Triceratops. This is a female. I got her mainly for the fact that I could get eggs and breed them. There's a drop over there. I could probably go get it with him. And then this is Mr. T. Interesting story with him. I caught him after like 3 attempts. I actually caught him. This is before I actually knew how to tame. And I named him Mr. T, and because I couldn't fit Mr. Turtle into the thing. I was really sad. So I named him Mr. T, and he won't stop walking around, and I can't figure out a way to make him stop. So one point in time when he ran away, and he was gone for maybe like 3 in-game days, and he suddenly showed up in my lake in the river in front of my house, and I was like, you know, I need to grab him quick. So I grabbed him and stuck him in Perry's stall, which is the little building, my house right there. That stall that's in it, connected to it, that's the stall. So I had him in there, but now he's in here because I built this pen. I call it the barn, but it's actually more of just a giant, it's just a kind of more of just a pen to keep him in. That way, if any like smaller raptors or bigger dinos show up, they can't do anything to hurt them because there's this wall in the way. Ow, I don't know why I punched the wall. But we're gonna go check out this drop over there. Alright, Dralta, you ready? Alright. Okay, the other thing I'd suggest doing as soon as you get in the game, drops. They are very helpful. They eliminate the need to get some items sometimes. They make your life so much easier. Where is this drop? It's right there. Alright. Okay, ow. Apparently low on health now. But yes, these drops, they eliminate the need to do stuff. Now, you can only open certain ones, like purple ones you can only open at level 35. I think blue ones you can only open at level 25. I don't know about green ones. I think maybe you can open them, and then I think you can open them right off the bat, and then the white ones you have to open up a little bit later. So yeah. Let's see, what's another thing? Oh yeah. Another thing you guys should probably think about is, cutting down trees. It's gonna be a pain, cutting down trees and stuff. So that's why I caught the beaver, because it makes it easier to cut down trees. So that's good. So yeah. Any dino that can eliminate the amount of time it takes to do something, like travel, flying dinos, eliminate like travel time. As you can see, Dralta is really fast. Going to that thing over there would have taken twice as long. Alright. This is the part where I tell you some of the stuff, the do not parts that I would tell you to do when you're first starting in this game. If you have never played this game, I would recommend staying on the beach. You will die on the beach, but you will not die as much if you go. You will not die as much as if you went to, say, the swamp, which I'm gonna show you is one of my top do nots do when you're playing this when you first start playing this game, is you do not go to the swamp. And I'm gonna show you that by going to the swamp. Breaking my own do nots. Well, I'm not a beginner anymore. I'm level 40. I'm about almost halfway to level 100, which is the highest you can go, I think. No, I think you can go higher than level 100, because there's level 120 dinos. Basically, there's some beavers out here, so you gotta watch out for them. You gotta watch out for the ducks, because they cause you problems like no tomorrow. Yeah. There's a little sediment I made out in the swamp. I actually ended up never using it, so it's just kind of here. Is the chest still here? Wait, did a rock spawn in over the chest? I think a rock spawned in over the stuff. Maybe? Yeah, a rock spawned in over the stuff, yeah. There's a chest here and a campfire. So if I ever need anything, like, urgently. Actually, I'm gonna take that because it seems valuable. Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys off the swamp a little bit. Try to figure out a way to show you how dangerous it is. Also, another thing, when you're taming big dinos and you know they're gonna attack you, I recommend either using a bola, well, that's for medium-sized dinos, or getting up on a cliff. For instance, this thing here will charge you if you do anything to it. So I recommend trying to find a cliff, like over there. Yeah, because this is where I tamed the other one. There's some cliffs. Okay, here's a perfect example of danger in the swamp at its best. The snakes, they suck. They poison you, and they just won't. There we go. Shoot. This is just showing off how dangerous it is in the swamp. I'm gonna leave now. Because I don't want to have to fight against 2 snakes and the dragonflies. Oh yeah, pretty much every single bug in this game will attack you. Spiders, scorpions, everything. The swamp is just a big old hellhole. You can find crocs and stuff in here, and they suck as well. Darn it, no, I'm gonna drown. Actually, I have a lot of oxygen. I think it's going down as fast as the sleep is. So I just gotta hope that no croc or beaver or piranha start feeding on my flesh. I actually have a lot of oxygen. I don't think you guys can see the oxygen bar. Actually, to make it easier for you guys to see, probably. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna turn it slightly over. There's an oxygen bar and a bar that tells me how long until the sleep. There we go, okay. Oh yeah, and then stats. So when you level up, you can see these plus buttons here. Wait, I can't touch them because I'm not leveling up. Here, let me use my finger here. See these plus buttons here, these? When you level up, these will be glowing. You can't access these. You can't get the plans to build these unless you get these. You gotta push one of those and stuff like that. For when you first start, I'd recommend not going hard, so you keep your levels and everything you have. Otherwise, when you die, you're gonna lose everything and it's gonna suck. I'd recommend leveling up when you first get in. Recommend leveling up movement speed, stamina, and melee damage, because you're gonna be running in the beginning of the game a lot. Another thing I'd like to say is when you first start, when you get to level 6, first thing you should do is get mortar and pistol and then narcotics, because narcotics are really useful for putting dinos to sleep when you're trying to tame them. Is that a dead fish? It is. Okay, I'm taking that. If you ever see a dead fish on the shore, do not hesitate to take it. It would have rotted away already. Its meat is still good. Alright. Alright. Another thing I recommend is building the raft, because getting water dinos suck. And just anything under the ocean sucks in this game. So, yeah. Making the raft eliminates the need to, like, what's the word? Eliminates the need to try to figure out how to, like, swim everywhere. Especially before you get the Pteranodon, because I think you get this, like, level 15 or something like that, somewhere around there. Let me look. You get the boat. Let's look. Okay, something just walked around my boat. Oh, it's a... Okay, we got it before that. Maybe I missed it. You guys are probably yelling at me. Yeah, you get a level 16. So, you have a fair amount of time before you get to the part where you'll get the Pteranodon saddle. So, the boat is very helpful. in doing that. For instance, one thing that I used it for is I'll lead dinos onto the boat if they're on the riverside. I'll lead them onto the boat, and then I'll bola them if I can use the bola to catch them. I'll bola them, then trank them out so they fall asleep. Which is another thing you need to make is a trank arrows. But you can make them with narcotics, and I think you should be able to pick that up pretty fast. But once you do that, you can just carry them back to your base, and then you can run back and forth between one of your buildings and make the narcotics and just keep shoving them in. And you can also grab berries and all this other stuff that you've all stored up, and you don't have to worry about having to keep them asleep. I would still recommend keeping berries on you before you do anything, so you can grab when they pass out, you can insert stuff in them. Same with narcotics, so you can immediately just put the stuff in them, so they can, kind of eat that. Okay, gator. When I fought the Cestral. Well, I didn't fight it. The beavers killed it. Yeah, the beaver I have, I first ran into it when I was building that little base out there in the swamp. That's the wrong thing. Also, another one I'd like to add just before I tell the story is, organize your stuff. Otherwise, you're going to spend so much time looking for stuff that you're never going to get anywhere when you're in a hurry. When I need, now I put all my food in my preserve bins, but, back when I first started playing, I couldn't find anything. I was just running all over the place. Where's my food? Where's my food? And, building materials can cost, yeah, things can weigh a lot. Also, plans suck, apparently. I don't know how to use them yet. I'm still doing a little bit of testing. Okay, there's no berries in there. I don't know why I went in there. I was gonna make a narcotic. Oh, so they could, even though it's like the fridge still. Okay, I don't have any narcotics apparently. Even though it's technically a fridge, the food still can rot. It just slows it down. I think that the higher level fridges you can get in the game probably are they barely rot at all. Like the eggs don't rot, but everything else does. So I would suggest probably getting one of those as soon as you can, and just using the wood ones for eggs, because you're going to be making a lot of stuff, a lot of kibble. Also, arrows are your friends. Crossbows, bow and arrows, your friends. They will help you. Spears and picks also are very helpful. Also, I'd just like to add, this dino right here. Hi, Sally! This is the most adorable thing in the game! Besides the bulldog, which I really want to find. I need food. Fridge! Where's my... That's not my fridge! That's the stall for Perry. There's my fridge. Fridge! Fridge! I need food! Alright. Oh, this is where all my narcs are. My narcotic berries. Oh, yeah. Never eat... See these blackberries right here? These ones right here. Never eat them. And save them. Because if you want to tame an animal, especially when you're first starting the game, and you don't want to punch them because they're about to die, just put these in them and then push the consume button. I'm showing this off on Switch because every time I look at, any kind of, thing on, how to do anything, it's either really out of date, from, 2 years ago, or it's not on Switch, so it doesn't show you the complete, how to do. And I don't think that matters to some people because some people don't play anymore, but, when you select it inside the animal menu, you push consume, you will force feed the dino the narcotics. I couldn't figure that out because I thought I was the one consuming it. Didn't realize that I was doing it. Maybe I'm just dumb. Probably just dumb. But it's our to know. Another one I'd like to say is stay by a water source. Especially with your bases. Stay by water source because you get thirsty. You're going to want to be able to drink whenever you run around. I still don't remember what level it is that I get the saddle for you. Basically, this is just, you can put just a house on her back, and she'll just walk around with it. So I'm going to try to level her up. I'm guessing that it's probably a better idea to level her up before I get her saddle, just because she's basically just a giant walking RV. So leveling up her stamina, weight, and probably, most likely, her attack, her melee damage, and her speed will probably be a good idea. Right, girl? Right, Sally? Oh, I love you. You're so cute. Oh, I love you. She was level 2 when I got her, and she's only level 8. Oh, she's so cute. I love this little mammal. Little big, huge mammal that I can't fit through my barn doors, but I love this thing. I need a colossal door gate just for you. I need to build a giant colossal pen just so I can. I need to rebuild the barn. It's a little wonky. It's not my fault. The hill was weird that I built it on. I should have built it in more of a flat area. But that doesn't matter, because you're so cute, right? You're so cute, right? Oh. Sorry, I really like the design of this dino. It looks really cute and adorable, especially from that angle. I saw a video that's called, like, top 10 cutest dinos in the game. Sadly, it wasn't on the list. I still think the bulldog is cute, but I still think things like the bulldog and other dinos are cute, but they sorry, I got invaded. But I do prefer the I do prefer Sally's breed of animal, which I'm trying to get. Come on, there we go. I still prefer the Parasithium to the bulldog and all of them any day, because she's just so cute. She's just so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. Maybe I'm just weird. I think I'm weird. I also really like my Pteranodon here. Delta. Also, let's see. Let's go get a drop. I think that'll be a good idea. Maybe we'll pick something up that I can explain. Oh, stamina. That's a good thing to explain. All right. I'm going to turn the camera slightly. All right. See those little bars up at the top and on the bottom? The top one is you, the bottom one is the dino. The stamina is the thing up, is the little lightning bolt. If you are playing the game, you will see it. It's the little lightning bolt. It tells you not how fast you're going, not how far you're going. It basically just tells you how much you have left before your dinosaur is tired. Now, yeah. It's not really that big of a deal, but for Pteranodons and flyers, it's a very big deal, because if you're going over water and they're out of stamina, and you're over, like, say, the ocean, and you're out of stamina, you're gonna drown. Both of you are gonna drown. You're both gonna die, and you're gonna be really sad because you just lost one of your best dinos. Because these things are gonna be good to have, especially in the beginning of the game, which I think I've explained already. Another one to add is there's a dino over this way, which I have attempted to kill a large amount of times because it's a pain in the butt, but it has not died, and the sun is in my eyes, and ow, my eyes. It's not the Iguanodon. There it is. See that big hairy thing over there? I hate it. No, well, I don't hate it. It's a really cool dino. Let me spin to the other side so I can behind the sun, so the sun is behind me, so I can actually see it. Ah, Wooshki. Where did it go? Wooshki. Okay, there it is. Okay, whatever you do, do not run up to this thing when you first start playing. If you see this thing, run away in fear. It will murder you and all of your animal friends. It's not fun and games with Fluffy. It's death by Fluffy. I think he's chasing us. Yep, he's chasing us. That thing is a cold-blooded killer. That thing can take that. That thing is known for being able to take down Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I made the mistake of running through them with my Parasaur back when I had a level 20 Parasaur. I made the mistake of running through them, and she got very beat up, and we both made it out of there alive, but she later died of damage because I didn't have enough food to feed her so she could regain her health. So I'm going to land up here because the stealth bar is going to be down soon. And if you're on a rock or a cliff, that's a really good safe place because nothing besides flying dinos will be able to get you. Unless the cliff is way too high. Okay, apparently I'm going too slow for it to matter, so it doesn't matter, never mind. Also, I'd just like to add, this entire island was covered in trees when I got here. Like, this was all forest and jungle. And it's all gone. This entire island. I forget where it is. Inlet. There's their one surviving tree. Oh, another... There might be one. No. Yeah. There's one singular tree left. I'm going to leave it there. Alright, we're going to land and let her rest. Okay. I gotta go show them the dino you should... I think actually they probably despawned, but we can try looking for him. I wonder if they're still over here. Have you guys seen, whatever it's called, Dino Tail or whatever? I don't know. I don't remember anymore. You guys know what long-necked dinosaurs are? I don't see any around here. You guys know what long-necked dinosaurs are? Are like really long. They have really long necks. They're really high. They have the really long tails that they whack things their opponents with and stuff like that. Yeah, don't tame those. Dead serious. Unless you're playing with like 50 people and they're all your friends and there's no one else in the game and you're all working to build one giant monument to yourself, like a giant city, do not tame that thing. It will brutally murder you. Here's a drop. Well, it won't brutally murder you. It will brutally, what's the word I'm looking for here? I thought it was closer than it is. Oh, it is closer. Never mind. Okay. It will brutally murder you. Well, it won't brutally murder you, actually. That's what I was just trying to say earlier. It can't brutally murder you. It can't brutally kill anything. It's just a really pain in the butt to do anything too, because it's got so much defense, but when it's got this knockback attack from its tail, or basically just anything like a 50-foot radius just gets killed. The only thing it can barely do is it killed one of my dodos named Shadow. That's the only thing it did. Like, I had 2 Trikes running after it. I had a Parasaur. I had Zygote, which is my little carnivorous raptor. They all were running after it, trying to hurt it, but it had so much health it didn't do anything. I was standing back trying to run away from it because it was chasing me. I whistled passively, which is you push this button, you get the whistles, which can tell you what to do, like attack enemy, neutral, passive, emotes, poop. You can tell people to poop. I'm going to do that now. Oh, those are just the emotes to tell people around you. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's not a good dino. Like, the only reason you'd ever have it is if you need a bus, basically. The way that I watched someone, I looked up how to tame one because I was really bored, and the first thing that came up was, I clicked and I went in and the video was like, yeah, I don't think you should be taming this thing. The only reason you'd have it is if you want a bus that everyone can just line up with guns and just shoot everyone out their window type thing. You know, like, it's not a good. It's basically just a giant bus. You only use it for transporting a large amount of people. Which, I mean, a flock of Pteranodons is a lot faster, and the only reason you'd have it is to use its max defense, its really good defense, to make it. All right, this is a blue drop. I think the last one was a white, so that means the stuff is probably gonna be better. Nope. In fact, it was a blueprint for a thing I already built. All right, Drelta, let's head back to camp. Oh, that's probably another good thing to tell you, people. When you first start, like, I don't know. This is kind of just a bunch of random things that I think up on the spot of like when I first think, like what I think about when I first start playing. Make use of saving. Whenever you can, try to save the game. It'll save you in the long run. Trust me. I'm a doctor. I'm really not, but you know, it's fun to say. Come on, run out of stamina so we can land. There we go. Okay. She won't land where I want her to if I don't want her out of stamina. I'll jump off her, take damage, and then she'll just fly off and land somewhere at random. All right. What was it? What do I have in here? Oh yeah, it's a blueprint for okay, Smithy. Okay. Another thing I'd just like to say before we move on, there are certain things that you probably should have immediately when you level up. I'll try to go through them for like when you first start playing. So let's go to B. Let's go here since it's night and we don't have anything. So for this, you're gonna have these three when as soon as you get in the game. For this, get all three of these. You're gonna need all three of them. This one doesn't really matter as much, but I'd recommend getting the pants and the shirt because the gloves and the cloth boots and the hat, they don't do anything for you in the long run. The gloves can help shield your hands from when you're punching trees, so then maybe get that one too. Get the hide sleeping bag. It marks where your base is on the maps. Well, not on the map. It marks where your base is when you respawn, so you can select to respawn there. And then just get get the storage box, of course. The rest of the other stuff is a little bit less needed, but if you want to have a safe place to sleep at night, if you're just playing by yourself, I would get them. This is like the tutorial if you're playing by yourself, what you should do. But if you're playing with other people, then, you know, go ahead. For this one, just get the slingshot. This is not the best, I'll show you the dino that I have that has it. I think we already saw it. Oh yeah, things aren't loading in right. Okay, see Thor, you know the thing over here? Just wait, just don't even craft one of his saddles. They aren't really that good. They're only good, like, don't waste your time. Get a parasaur. You're not going to be riding anything at that level anyway. Because you don't have a bullet, you won't be able to catch it, so, yeah. Though he is a really fast dino, he's mostly just for fertilizer. Needs, after the while, he won't need him. Alright. Alright, and of course, send the mortar and pistol, and get the narcotics. Get, actually, none of this stuff really matters. Spyglass you won't be able to use until you find a, cave. Get the wooden club and the cooking pot. I have a cooking pot, but I got it from a loot crate. Here, definitely get the parasaur saddle and the bullet. The parasaur is definitely a lot better than, the dino behind us. And of course, get the bow and the stone arrows, and then get this saddle. I actually really needed to make this saddle. That's what we'll do. I'll go get some of the paste from the beaver dams and make this saddle. What I'm gonna say is make the wooden fence posts here. Make these. You can make walls and stuff like that with these, and they're really easy to craft. Then of course make all this stuff later. For this stuff, I actually haven't made, wood ramp is the only thing that's useful at 12, so make something that's back there. Nothing really useful here. Oh yeah, cement, this paste actually. Make that. Here, the wood railing. You can use that for fence. Gunpowder, the compost bin is what you need here. As I said before, the wooden raft and the large storage box. Not so much the large storage box, but definitely the wooden raft. I skipped this. I didn't do anything here. I didn't think anything looked very needed. So I actually have a lot of them because I grab a lot of loot boxes. Here, dinosaur gateway is what you need, and preserving bin. But I would get the preserving bin before dinosaur gateway because the dinosaur gateway is going to take a long time to get the resources to make. The raptor saddle is less so, but you can go get it. It's actually really easy to craft. I'm recording. Please go away. Oh my goodness. Oh crap, I gotta go back to where it was. I don't know why it's red. I'm looking at my stats now. Oh, okay, I'm low on health, apparently. I don't know why. My food's up. My water's good. I don't know why I'm low on health. Okay. Whatever. I could go get that drop, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And keep in mind, you might not be able to get all this stuff as soon as you get in. Just because you can't make these until after you make these. Get the refining forge and the smithy. Definitely get the trank arrows. Ignore the wall torches, for now. As you can see, I didn't make any of these. I don't need the first stuff because I'm not in the cold area of the map. I'm not where the mammoths and stuff are. Definitely get the stone door frame, the reinforced wooden door, and the stone wall. I have not used the stone foundation yet since I got it. Get the pick and crossbow. They're both better than the bow and the spears, but they're still equally useful. I'm gonna turn that over so you can see. I guess it's the water jars. I haven't actually crafted any because I haven't found stuff. There's nothing here that's really useful, but the manta saddle could be a little useful. Like, none of this stuff is actually useful for when you're playing alone. I haven't, like, none of this stuff is really useful. Get the wooden tree platform. That's something that you can actually save up items for. It's good. It's good for, what's the word? It's good for when you're in the redwood area, the redwood forest, because you can put it up in a tree, and T-Rexes can't just break into your house and eat you. I got the pistol because I didn't have anything else to buy, and yeah. A lot of this stuff you really don't need. And and then this, definitely, the Pteranodon. Get the Pteranodon saddle. And that's level 40, and I actually haven't gotten anything from a look at it. Poison gas grenade. Ender nose saddle. I haven't run into that dino yet. So yeah. There's stuff that for like when you're first starting out, you should totally get, but certain things that just don't really matter if you don't have any around you. For instance, I would never get, if I can't find it, I had mantas when I got that saddle. I was gonna go catch one, but then they all disappeared. So yeah. Another dino I would suggest getting, is the Equus. I don't have one, mainly because the one I ran into, got away. But I'd already gotten the saddle for it, so yeah. The Equus can either be a unicorn or just a normal horse. I ran into a unicorn. Yeah. I like how I'm looking at doing this like I'm actually talking with my face. Alright, let's go inside here. This is my forgery. I still need to build those wall torches so I can have light in here. Hi, Barry. No, I don't want to do that. I keep forgetting that your menu is different than all the other dinos for some reason. Okay. So for the parasaurs, I would upgrade movement speed, weight, and stamina. And if you have food on them, health, but yeah, health is not going to do very much for them since you're going to be mostly running away with them. Yeah. So basically just about an episode of me telling you what not to do and what to do when you first start playing this game. If you guys want to see me catching dinos or suggest catching dinos or doing other stuff, I can do more of these videos. There are a lot of them that are out of date, because things have changed. A few of them have been like berries changing for what like dinos will eat. For instance, a lot of dinos like purple berries or the M berries. I call them both. Hi there, girl. Hi. But basically, just remember to check what look stuff up. Oh yeah, another thing to add, there are certain like ruins with little chests in them. Actually, where's Drelta? Actually, let's level you up first. Where's Drelta? Let's do stamina. Drelta, we're gonna go on a little trip here to show them something. Before I leave, there's one more thing I need to show you guys. I wonder if I can find it in the rain. I can't see anything because of the rain. We're gonna pick up this drop over here. If it's on this side. There's some trees. So we're gonna pick up this drop before we do anything. Because I'm still technically playing in this game. My torch broke. Yet again, as I said, drops very good. Alright, might not be able to find it now. Okay, we have a little bit too much stuff on. Let's ditch something. What is ditchable here? That is, and that is. Why would you give me the resources to? Okay, it's still gonna be a little bit, a lot of weight. All right, all right. That's another thing to upgrade on your Pteranodon is strength. Alright, what's something I can ditch here? What's something that's not that important? I don't need the bed. Guess the wood. There we go. Let's go back home. I'll explain if you guys do an episode talking about like the obelisks and stuff. I don't know if something like cut out. I'll try my best. I don't really know a lot about the story of this game. I just know about how to survive past the point where you've already died like a million times. But I've made a base, have a lot of stuff, and have gotten the things you need to survive. I'll make that... Actually, I said I was going to make that saddle, so I might as well make that saddle while I'm at it. Since I do have enough time for another... maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes it's gonna take me. I just gotta go steal some stuff for some beavers, so, you know. Beaver thievery! Pillaging beaver dams. I'm pillaging the damned. Because they're beavers and they have dams and... okay. No one's laughing. Everyone thinks my jokes are dumb. Something I'll be able to make it. I think I might just fly there. I just gotta hope that I can out some of the beavers. Well, there's only one beaver now. I have the other one. I stole that beaver. Okay, these things make a lot of wood and the thing I'm looking for. Oh shoot, I need to drop stuff off, so... Good thing I didn't... I'm still recording! Go away! My goodness. Why do people not get that I'm recording? Alright, we're just gonna have to walk there, I guess. Oh, her stamina's going up. I don't know why I can't just take off when I'm still on, but whatever. It's a little weird sometimes. Okay, go land. There we go. Good job. Alright. What am I coming here for again? Oh yeah, drop off some stuff so we have space for, That's just an empty building. I put it up there for the laughs and giggles. I call it not important. Non importo. Another sign to add to thing. I don't know what to use as spark powder. I think that it's useful for building stuff. I'm gonna take the rafts because then I can just park it over the top of the dam. And then it just immediately get in and speed away. Because it's faster than the beavers, surprisingly. I don't know why. Maybe because wind is more powerful. You know, it's a lot brighter on the screen that I'm using to record, like the camera to record than it is for the actual mic, like what I can see in the actual thing. I should really get rid of this rock that's right here. It's always in the way. Let's pull up right next to it and I'll just get rid of it. Oh, pickaxes. The axe to the pickaxe difference. Axes get you more wood. Alright, I'll just tell you this now because while we're going over there. Probably should tell you this. Pickaxes and axes actually do have different, like in Minecraft, pickaxes and axes can mine the stuff. They're just not as, the same stuff. They're just not as good at it or they can't do it. And specifically with the pickaxe stuff, the pickaxe can only, the axes can't mine stone because reasons, but in this game it's not the same. Alright, okay, the dams are a little farther. In this game it's not the same. In axe gets more stone and wood, whereas when it mines, whereas a pickaxe gets more metal and other stuff. And then the flint, it gets a lot more flint, and the I'm gonna look for the beavers quick. Because that thing's level 18 and it sucks. And then the... Shoot! And then the, axe gets for the pickaxe, when it chops down trees it gets a lot more thatch, whereas the axe gets a lot more wood. I'm still trying to avoid the beaver here. It's level 18 where the other one was level 1, so I'm a little worried here. I'm a level 40, but still that's like half my level. I'm hoping it doesn't follow me home. It is a fast swimming dino. They're all called dinos, even the mammals. Oh god, it didn't attack me. I was really worried. I hate those things. I would have had to do a whole 180 on it. They get pretty easy to avoid as soon as you learn how to, but, like, they just suck. They can just swarm your base and then just steal everything from you. Alright. Alright, the turtle saddle, just to show you crafting at its finest. I only needed 10. I just stole 100. Well, shows what I know. Alright. Okay, we can craft it now. Using my amazing crafting skills, we shall masterfully make a saddle. There it is. Now, watch in awe, in utter horror, as I've seen people... It did follow me, crap. I'm just gonna kill it. I don't want you dying on me. Who is... Go away, I'm recording. Okay, this thing sucks. Okay, once they're weak, they start to run away. Come on, why are you just swimming in a circle like that? Okay, I'm really low on health. Okay. That is gonna be a lot of stuff. And of course you die. Actually, let's just drag you. Can I not drag you? No, it's too big. Let's move this over then. Oh, they all, like, here, that's one thing about the dinos, is they're very loyal to you. They will all come to your rescue. Now I have to set them all back where they were, so then that looks nice. Oh, I got pelts. I haven't gotten pelt before. Alright, I gotta go put all the dinos back where they were. So, yeah. I'm just gonna show off the turtle saddle, and then I'm gonna do that. Alright. Put this all away. Oh, now I can raid those beaver dams without any problems. I can just take everything. I know I just kind of brutally murdered them, but, I mean... his own beaver comrade from back when he was free, came to kill him because he touched me. So, I mean, that's how much this thing loves me. Oh my! That's one big, cluster. Alright. Alright. Quick. Okay. Equipping your saddle. Shoot, I did it again. Mr. T. Alright guys, it's been another episode of Seth Plays a Game. If you guys want to see more Ark, or just don't care at all, because I'm probably going to post more, because I really am addicted to this game at this point, check me out. Me and